Alrighty, so this is my take on Crusadia Dragon Link. I like it a lot better than regular Dragon Link because the combos are a lot easier to remember. With starting off, of course, with your Crusadia monsters, Deus Vult. Maximus is one of the best. He can get over really big stuff, and somebody has a Dragoon out that they don't have any negates with left. You can double his attack points and run it over. If you do that right, don't run into the Verde Anaconda. Unless that's for game. And then there is Crusadia Arborea. She's really good for going into Alki-Fibrax if you can't go into your normal Crusadia Dragon Link play. Crusadia Draco, the one that you want to search off of Magius to be able to make an LP underneath Spatha. And then there's the Honorary Crusadia Parallel Exceed. This card is basically a Crusadia that gets itself another copy out there. Incoming! Moving on to the rockets. Rocket Tracer, Silver Rocket, Absorrouter. I want to add a third rocket. I'm just not sure really which one. I kind of like this package, but every once in a while you feel like you could use another level 4. Especially on a turn where if they break your board, you need to be able to go up into something. Then you have a Tracer out. You can't really get anything out if you've already used Silver Rocket. So, 3 Black Metal Dragon with their big brother, Red Eyes Arctic Metal. He's not as broken as he once was, but he's still pretty busted. He's really fun. Always been one of my favorite cards. The Baby Dragons, Brotar, Wyverburster, Collapse Serpent. They're pretty good. Collapse Serpent and Wyverburster are limited for a reason. Tempest, Legionnaire, and 2 Noct Division. Extenders. Buster for locking out of extra deck, which is always nice against most decks. For the hand traps, we have 2 Ash Blossom and 3 Gamma with the driver. I would run more hand traps if I could, but I was bricking way too hard with more in there, so that's good for now. The Dragoon package, I do run it. I mean, it's good. The rocket spells, Emergency Teleport, and Soul Charge. Those cards are limited and banned for a reason, and this is just them for a specific archetype. Monster Reborn with another Monster Reborn. Oh, this one can also move cards around, so if you have LP and Pisty out and you can't move them with Spatha or something, you can use Guard Dragon for that too. Once per turn. And the 1-for-1 to get out Black Metal Dragon. So that's the main deck. It's 47, I believe. A lot of people like running over 40 for this, and it's because there's a lot of bricks in the deck or a lot of stuff that you want to search out. So, moving on to the extra deck, we have Crusadia Magius and Spatha. The only reason we run those 12 Crusadia cards is for these 2, but they make it worth it. Moving on to the other small dragons, Striker Dragon, LP, and Pisty. I mean, LP people think should be banned. I think it's fair enough, to be honest, but that might be because I run the deck. Hermetic Seal, you can disrupt on your opponent's turn and get out a Rocket Tracer for your turn. Saryuja, fix your hand. Alki-Fibrax, Link Cross, they're good. Link Spider, if I ever get into Beerud, this is my backup plan to be able to hopefully keep comboing off if I have another Crusadia in my hand, which is also why I run Voldemort and Nagini, which are the Verde Anaconda and, well, Voldemort. Union Carrier for the Buster Lock. Access Code Talker, because I was running into too many problems where I couldn't, if I got my board broken on my first, if I went first and I got my board broken, I didn't have a way to really come back too well. So I feel like Access Code Talker is definitely the OTK machine of the format. And Boarload Savage. Negate and get big. Moving on to the side deck. Three Nibiru. The Big Rock. Dark Ruler no more. Because a lot of people in my locals run a lot of spell heavy decks. I like Imperial Order. If it was at 3, I would run 3. Anti-Spell Fragrance, which is also, because this deck doesn't run a ton of spells, it's mostly monsters. These really come in really handy. Lancia for any decks that really banish, like Orcust or Grand Maju or something like that. Then Cosmic Cyclone, people that run Mystic Mine. And Gamma Seal to get over problem cards. Nibiru token, because I know it's going to happen one of these days.